Hello, beautiful people. I welcome you back to the Boss Time Sports and Shoes channel once again. Another season has started, and as usual, I am here to keep track of all our loan players. Last season, I reported on every single player that was on loan from Chelsea, about 17 or more of them. This season, my workload has actually reduced. We only have about 9 players so far on loan, and I will be here to keep track of every single one of them, report to you on their performance every weekend. I am also going to follow our international players and report to you on how they perform on international duty for their national teams every now and then. And so if you are new to the channel, please do not hesitate to subscribe to the channel at all. Smack a like button, hit the notification bell, and also share the link. I must say that if you are new here, this is the right place for you, because over here I lump everything together about Chelsea and present it to you. So the first person we are going to look at on loan is Mike Penders. He's been sent on loan to Strasbourg. In fact, Chelsea has about 3 players at Strasbourg this season on loan. I am going to follow every single one of them and bring their performance reports to you. So Strasbourg played a game yesterday, which was the 17th of Sunday, and they won the game by 1-0 against Metz. Mike Penders played the full 90 minutes of the match and had 29 touches in the match. Very good performance for him, and his pass accuracy was actually 96%. In fact, he attempted 23 passes and completed 22 of them. So that is very good. Game rating was 7.0, and he also made 2 high claims in the match. Then we go to Kendry Paez. Kendry Paez is also on loan at Strasbourg. He also played, but then he came in the 80th minute and played only 10 minutes. He came in for Samuel Amo Ameyao. He's the one who he came in for and played 10 minutes of the match. Had 15 touches in those 10 minutes. 4 out of 7 passes were completed, and pass accuracy was 57%. Then he also had a game rating of 6.2. He made 2 clearances and also contributed 1 key pass in those 10 minutes that he came on. We also have Mamadou Sarr. Mamadou Sarr is also on loan. In fact, this player, I thought Chelsea would have held on to him for a while, because we were looking at the injuries to our players, and but then they allow him to go on loan at Strasbourg, where he came from. He played the full 90 minutes of their win against Metz, and then he had 95 touches in the match. I think that if that boy was to be around on Sunday, he would have played in that our defense that have lost both Levi Colwill and Tosin Aderabiayo to injury, and I think that that boy would have played the match, but then he's not there. He played a full 90 minutes for Strasbourg. Made 95 touches in the game and completed 81 of 84 passes that he attempted. He actually, and that is a percentage of about 96% pass completion. That is very good for him. Grand duel, he won 4 of the 5 that he attempted, and area duels, he won both attempts. That is Mamadou Sarr for you. Then we also have a player in Kazakhstan. He is Dasten Satpaev, a young player. He is on loan there, just as we had Esteva Willian at Palmeiras, and he's developing there. Once he turns 18, Chelsea will be able to bring him to Stamford Bridge. He was there. He has played some games since the league has started, and he played in 2 Champions League matches actually. He played against Slovan. They won the first game. He played a full 90 minutes and scored a goal in the 90th minute. He scored a penalty goal in the 90th minute. So, in fact, he's a very confident player. Then, in the return leg, Slovan also defeated them at home by 1-0. Now, again, he played 105 minutes. The game went to extra time. He played 105 minutes in that game and made 36 touches in the match. He completed 15 of the 22 passes that he attempted, which is 68% pass accuracy. Then again, he made 3 key passes in that match and also completed 3 of the 10 ground duels that he attempted in the match. He also had 1 shot on target in that match. The game went to penalties, and Karat Almaty won the game by 4-3. So Karat Almaty are through. They will be meeting Celtic, I think so, and so that is Dasten Satpaev there. Then they lost their game to Yelemi. They lost their next game, which is in the Kazakhstan league. They lost it to Yelemi, and in that match he played 29 minutes. He came in the 61st minute actually to replace Lev Kogen. He came in to replace him, and they have lost the match by 3-2. In that match, in those 29 minutes, he completed 5 of the 6 passes that he attempted, and that is 83% pass accuracy. Then again, he completed 4 of the 5 ground duels that he attempted. 3 shots off target he had in those 29 minutes. So very good player, the Dasten Satpaev. Then Mark Gihey, he is on loan at Sunderland. They played against West Ham in the Premier League, and they won the game by 3-0 actually against West Ham. But then he was on the bench. He was an unused sub. That is Mark Gihey. He was an unused sub in that match. We go straight to Caleb Willie. Caleb Willie is also gone on loan to Watford. Watford also played a match on Saturday. They won the match by 2-1 against QPR. But then Caleb Willie was not involved in the match at all. The next person we have is David Washington. I told you I'll be reporting on every single player. He played 3 matches that I'll be reporting on. They won 2 and lost 1. On Monday, the 4th of August, they won against Juventud, and he was not used. He was on the bench. Again, when they won against Cruzeiro by 2-1, again, he was an unused. But then on Sunday, that is yesterday, they lost. They lost their game. That was a hammering from Vasco. They lost by 6-0 to Vasco. This time round, he was not involved in the match at all. So that is David Washington. Then we go straight to Leo Casleden. Leo Casleden is at Huddersfield, again on loan. They won their first match. That was on Wednesday, the 13th of August. They won their match against Leicester City. In regular time, it was in the EFL Cup. So in regular time, they played out a 2-2. The match went to penalties, and Huddersfield won by 3-2. They have qualified to the next stage of the competition actually. In fact, Casleden played 28 minutes of the match. They had 19 touches and also made 3 clearances in the game. His match rating was 7.0 and completed 1 of the 2 ground duels that he attempted. Then on Saturday the 16th, they lost their match to Blackpool by 3-2. They lost to Blackpool. That is Huddersfield, Blackpool 3, Huddersfield 2. So they lost. In that match, he played 60 minutes, had 58 touches and pass accuracy of 88%. 1 key pass he contributed and completed 1 of the 3 ground duels that he attempted in that match. So that is Leo Casleden. Then we also have a player at Bolton Wanderers. He's called Teddy Shamanlowi. Teddy Shamanlowi, he's a young goalkeeper. He's on loan there. He's played 4 games actually that I'll be reporting on. In fact, he's gone in there and straightforward. He's become the mainstay, the #1 goalkeeper over there. On Saturday, August 3rd, they lost their match to Stockport by 2-0. He played a full 90 minutes and had pass accuracy of 63%. He completed 4 runs out of 4. So that is very good for him. Then on Saturday, the 9th of August, again, they won against Plymouth by 2-0. Again, he played a full 90 minutes, 44 touches he had, and the match rating was 7.2. Again, he completed 4 runs out of 4. He also made 1 key pass in the match. A goalkeeper doing very well. They're making 1 key pass in the match, and completed 2 ground duels that he attempted, 2 out of 2. So very good for Shaman Louis there. Then on Wednesday the 13th, they played an EFL Cup match against Sheffield Wednesday. In regular time they played out 3-3. The match went to penalties and they lost. They lost the match in penalties to Sheffield Wednesday. They lost by 2-4. This time round, he was not involved. He was not involved in that loss. Then on Saturday, the 16th of August, they drew their match against Barnsley by 1-1. Here, he played the full 90 minutes of the match, 74% pass accuracy, and also had 1 save in that match. So that is Teddy Shaman Louis over there. And that brings us to the end of the report on our loan players. I told you we don't have as much to do as last season so far. Maybe more players will be going out on loan, and I will be here to capture them to report on every single one of them to you. So if you are new once again, please don't hesitate to subscribe to the channel, smack a like button, and also hit the notification bell. I will be here for your updates, every single news update. I'll be here for it. Then your previews, your reviews, and analysis, I will also be here to give it to you. Thank you very much for joining me once again. Till I see you for another update, please stay blessed, and as you go to bed, remember to say a prayer for Chelsea. Bye for now.